Alien corpses shown to Congress as UFO expert forced to testify under oath. Man, that's crazy. Is this the video? Is this the video? It's not even the video. Whatever. Alleged non-human alien corpses. Look at these. Look at this little dude. Look at this little guy right down here. Retrieved from Cusco, Peru. Is that what they named Cusco after? Were presented in windowed boxes in Mexico City on Wednesday, stirring excitement with the UFO conspiracy theory community. Yep, they brought a little guy to the Mexican Congress. Little dude right down there in a little box with a glass case. Are we this bored and doomer? What, you mean for giving this attention or for saying it's fake? Because the people involved in this have already been caught for hoaxes before. Mr. Moussan has previously been associated with claims of alien discoveries that have later been debunked, including 5 mummies found in Peru in 2017 that were later shown to be human children. That's cool. We found aliens. Roboticist Mark Setrakian. Who is this? This is a different person. Who you said it's this? Who's? Oh, the alien is this guy. Oh, Jesus. Wait, they found this and said this was an alien? This literally just looks like a preserved human body. What? In the spring of 2017, Gaia filmmakers joined researchers and scientists just out of Nazca, Peru, to investigate an unearthed mummified body. Independent scientists and universities are currently analyzing findings, with initial examining suggests the possibility of material that is unlike anything found in the fossil record. Could this be a primitive human with an intentional or developmental deformity, or undeniable evidence that non-human species exists? Superstition is big in Latin culture. We have no right to say that. We literally just had a congressional testimony on aliens. We literally just did this. These guys are like Undans, couldn't use mummification. They must be aliens, pretty racist. You don't need to use mummification. It happens sometimes. Like if you fall in a bog or something. Like it happens. They're doing the same thing here in Brazil. They're just aware of the fact that people are paranoid and superstitious and looking for answers right now, so they're trying to capitalize on it with this stupid bullshit. Mr. Moussan told attendees the specimens have been studied by scientists at the Autonomous National University of Mexico, who were able to draw DNA evidence using radiocarbon dating. After comparisons were made to other DNA samples, it was found that over 30% of the specimen's DNA was unknown, he said. All right, yeah, it's bullshit. Total bullshit. Jibber jabber. Over 30% of the specimen's DNA was quote-unquote unknown. Vaush, you can't draw DNA using radiocarbon dating. Oh, yeah, that's right, isn't it? Isn't radiocarbon dating just using the radioactive decay of materials inside of a body to determine how long it's been since the decay began? Like how old a thing is? What does that have to do with DNA? No, it's quantum energy. Radiocarbon dating. Determining the age of an object containing organic material by using the radiocarbon. Okay, yeah, this has nothing to do with DNA, right? This is literally just radiocarbon decay, like a specific kind of carbon in biological material. Stupid. So stupid. Conspiracy theorists like to throw sciencey sounding words in a blender. Yeah, they probably just had like 1 or 2 guys at UNAM who were friends with them be like, yeah, man, take a look at this. Use your cool science stuff. And they all just like colluded and they're going to make money. They're going to write a book. They're going to write a book. Hold on. I hate this shit so much, man. Mexico could declare the existence of alien life as controversial UFOologist shows Congress bodies. Thanks, The Telegraph, for this excellent news. Thank you for your phenomenal journalistic standards, A. Lamau. Oh, wow, that doesn't make it look even more suspicious. The guy who's presenting these fake aliens to the Mexican Congress studied journalism at UNAM, the same place that he got the quote-unquote DNA radiocarbon dating done. And Miami University, which is in Ohio? Holy shit. Imagine going to Miami and Ohio at the same time. Cursed. Under oath, he said the mummified corpses were found in a diatom mine in the city of Cusco, Peru, and believed to be around 1,000 years old. This will all be found out in like 1 or 2 days. Why is this getting media attention? Because people are sick in the head. Because people are aware of the fact that bad things are afoot, and they're deeply distrustful of the system broadly, and they're looking for some kind of big breakthrough that will give them some big, meaningful paradigm through which to view all this stuff that's happening that they don't understand, you know? People like to believe that they're witnessing the truth. This obsession with paranormal bullshit corresponds pretty heavily, I think, with the rise of the global far right. I think it's because some people are just bored, right? No, it's not boredom. It's the opposite. It's fervor. It's fervor. What makes me so much angrier is the credence given to it by serious media companies for clicks. Yeah, it's genuinely infuriating. Yes, I completely agree. Yeah, 100%. The media plays into They played into this with American media as well, with the presentation to Congress, where some guy who spent his entire life grifting off of quote unquote like UFO sightings is like, yeah, dude, I'm here to testify that like, dude, I totally saw stuff, and here's my friend. He was a pilot, and 20 years ago, while he was high on coke, he saw a dot move really quick in the sky. Anyway, can we like bust the lid open on this or whatever? Also, can I get some testimonials for the book that I'm writing that I'm going to become a millionaire off of? The people on r/UFOs and r/aliens are going insane, saying this is undeniable evidence. You know, all these people believe in 15-minute cities, too. Top of the subreddit. How is the United States media not picking up on the Mexico UFO hearing after hours have passed by? Oh, look. Oh, that's nice. Top comment. I'd actually prefer they take their time for this one to get vetted properly. Ah, that's nice. Seriously, though, why would major publications jump on this? I love the sub, but why are people instantly believing this without a second thought or any critical thinking of the matter, and wondering why major publications and institutions are not publishing and reacting the same way without any vetting? That's nice. They just don't like Mexico. They're like, ah, yeah, they're just racist against Mexicans, and that's why, ah, yeah, it's just Pedro pulling a hoax. Yeah, makes sense. He has scammed that same way before. Yeah, but when does that ever stop dipshits who believe in UFOs and aliens and shit from believing people? They'll spend 20 years scamming, and it's like listening to like Protestant preachers who are they're like prophesizing the end of the world. It's like, ah, well, I was wrong about it the past 17 times I predicted, but trust me this time. And then people still listen. The president of Mexico tweeted a picture of what he claimed was an elf last month, and y'all can't fathom why the world isn't taking this at face value. What? Mexico's president posted a photo of what he believes is an aluje, a mischievous woodland spirit in Mayan folklore. Okay, I'm fine with this. This one's fine. I think they're cute. Yeah, go off, King. Do you think this actually sells well with the rights audience? Yeah, they go crazy for this shit. Matt Walsh is like all in on the alien conspiracy stuff, and Breaking Points loves it as well. The only people on the right who really don't go for the alien conspiracy crap are the people who are genuinely religious. Genuinely religious conservatives tend not to like anything associated with aliens, because the Christian worldview does not really allow for aliens. Like, there's only one Christ, right? And the Bible is supposed to be the complete Bible. Like, there's not supposed to be extra bits of the Bible out there. The New Testament is the Bible, right? So there isn't like some lost chapter that describes Christ emerging to speak to another alien planet. And if that, you know, so like the existence of aliens would imply that the universe is filled with godless heathens, and that humans and humans alone have been given the word of Christ. So it's not, doesn't really allow for them. Super religious people tend to believe that what people call aliens are like, they wrap it in with like angels and demons, basically. Mormons believed in aliens. It's pretty wild. Okay, yes. Okay, well, Mormons are complicated. They think when you die, you make your own planet or whatever. There's a lot of variety, okay? It seems unfair for them to not get saved by Christ, Vaush. I think most Christians say that if you belong to a civilization that never had the opportunity to be, to shown the light of Christ or whatever, you either go to purgatory or you get an opportunity to repent when you die. I've heard both of those. I've never heard a Christian say that if you were like, if you were like a Chinese peasant in the year 652 BC or whatever, and you die, you instantly go to hell. I've either heard you go to purgatory, which is fine, or when you die, you get you get like given the cliff notes on Christ, and if you're like, yeah, sure, dude, you go to heaven or whatever. The whole point is that like your time on Earth is a testing ground where your spiritual value is determined, and that'll determine where you spend your afterlife, which is where like most of your time is spent. Infinity time, in fact. Yes, and a lot of Catholic or Christians don't even believe in purgatory. Okay, whatever. Yes, Jehovah's Witnesses and Calvinists think you go to hell. Protestants categorically don't think purgatory exists. It doesn't, guys. It's not real. Every religious person has a different fucking headcanon because none of it's real. There's no reality to base it on. Even if it all was laid out clearly in the book, which it's not. It's highly interpretive. There's still a million. Why are we arguing? Shut up. Jesus. Yeah, it's like arguing comic book lore canon. Like, was Spider-Man would never kill people? Well, here's one where he did. I don't care. I shouldn't have brought up religion. This is my fault. This is my fault. This was my mistake. Man, they are really committed to this. The 3 links they provided to verify DNA analysis. In the National Library of Medicine? Well, it's a good thing that I'm also an expert on genetics. Blast. Send this experiment to Blast. Blast him. Nah, I don't know. It literally says it's human. Yeah, in the text box, we've got it. Oh yeah, let's just finish this damn video. Hey, Lamau. What? Why is there a bunch of dirt and debris at the bottom of the thing? If they were transporting what's supposed to be a mummified body, why would they transport a bunch of crap in the bottom with it? It's like they put it there just for aesthetics or something. It flaked off. If that all flaked off from the body, then it would have decomposed by now. Hey, Lamau. It looks so amateur, too. Again, not to pretend that I'm a expert or whatever, but you can look at examples of mummified faces, which are pretty creepy, by the way, so if you don't want to look at it, that's cool. But you can look at examples of mummified faces, and they look literally nothing like this. I know materials or whatever, like, vary significantly or change, but, like, yeah, I don't know. It literally looks like there's just a bunch of plaster that's collected on the top. If a body is mummified, then the mummified body has a very distinct... It's not like just the dirt around it. Like, being mummified doesn't make you turn into dirt or whatever. It's a specific composition process. Like, notice how this doesn't look dirty. I mean, it looks, like, gross and creepy and stuff, but there's not, like, dirt all over it. It's basically... I mean, it looks basically just like a human face. Yeah, it's like leather, kind of. Like, very weak leather, basically. And this is just, like... plaster. You can't... There's not even a point where it looks like the plaster is chipped through and you can see the actual body underneath. Like, what is this right here? Yeah, it looks like concrete, plaster, papier-mâché, something like that. It doesn't look real. Can you fake carbon dating? Well, I think the people at the university he went to have lied, because they said that they examined its DNA using carbon dating. Also, I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure it's not possible to examine and verify the DNA of something like that within a day. Like, they said the DNA was, like, 30% not human or whatever, which doesn't mean it. What does that mean? Are you telling me that this alien from a different planet has 70% identical DNA to human? Like, what the f do you mean? And then, like, how'd you get the 70-30 distinction? Did you examine all 50 bajillion of the telomere? Oh, also, if you were able to examine its DNA, what did its DNA look like? Like, seriously, DNA is the building block of life. If that's an alien, then its DNA, just being able to look at its DNA should give you an ungodly amount of information. Like, if scientists were legitimately the first ones to examine the DNA of a alien, they would not just go, yeah, this former grifter is telling the truth, actually. This is like Alien or whatever. They would be like they would be like on more cocaine than any human could normally handle, speed writing a paper to get that shit slammed out to the Nobel Peace Prize. They saw the DNA of an alien? Are you kidding me? What is it made? What was it? How is it built? Are they built different, you know? Scroll down to the article. They apparently found eggs in it and osmium. Yeah, of course they did. Yeah. Experts claim one of the beings carried eggs with embryos inside of them and had implants of cadmium and osmium metals. Yeah, okay, whatever. Just say whatever. The alien stuff actually makes me doomer, man. I hate stuff like that so much. It's so tedious.